When you come here, no 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 come here. My epic family begging our second man. When I pre what this lady has to say, somebody's talking with sense.
Listen, this revelation I'm about to drop is so deep, and I might make a full video, but please listen to this with an open mind because it's going to set some of you free. We as women are being groomed by many of these content creators to be prostitutes. Let me explain. I used to listen to a lot of this like hypergamy, femininity content online, okay? The Sprinkle lady, I knew about her like way before she blew up on TikTok, all right? I was there. I used to listen to her consistently. People like her, I would listen to, okay, she'd talk about the dusties and hypergamy and the kind of men you should be chasing. I used to listen to all of that before I got saved. Now listen, that content was making me so bitter and angry at men. And I had never hated men really like that before. I have had negative experiences with men, but I've never hated or like disliked or been embittered towards men the way that I was in that season. And the reason I became so bitter is because I was taking on their bitterness. Bitterness is contagious, okay? The Bible says that bitterness, when it takes root, actually defiles many people. So let me read you. See to it that no one falls short of the grace of God and that no bitter root grows up to cause trouble and defile many. Bitterness is contagious. When you are consistently listening to somebody who hates men or who's constantly calling men dusties, dehumanizing men, you will eventually pick up and take on that mindset. Now, this is why it's important. When you become bitter towards men, when you become desensitized towards the fact that they are human beings and you start to hate them, this is when you start to really listen to the women that tell you to only use men for their money, to, take him for everything he's worth, to not care about love, to not care about any of the things that make a relationship beautiful, but to simply go after the money. And even as I'm saying this, some of you guys are going to feel angry at me. Some of you guys may feel tempted to call me whatever it is, a pick me, or be angry, or rise up in your spirit and say, but what about men? Listen, you are being trained based on what you're consistently feeding your mind to desensitize yourself towards human beings. And because you have that hatred, because you are desensitized, that's when you go out and start to use men like how a prostitute would. What does a prostitute do? A prostitute sells her body in exchange for money, for material gifts. When you are dating a man or with a man, not because you care about him, not because you love him, but simply because of the lifestyle he can provide for you, your heart isn't in it, your head isn't in it. You are a prostitute. And you are being groomed. We are being groomed. They're attempting to groom us into being prostitutes. Now listen, this is not me telling you to marry a financially irresponsible man, because I do believe that men have responsibilities and duties towards women that they are courting, that they're dating and wanting to, marry. A man has a responsibility too. In fact, men have many responsibilities towards the women that they say they want to be with, okay, that they want to marry. All right. So definitely you should be entertaining husband-minded men who have proven to you, okay, through their consistency that they have good character, that they're good men all around, not just in the financial area, but all around. Now, once a man has actually proven to you, okay, that he's a good man, that he cares about you, that he loves you, why wouldn't you want to love that man back? You really have to sit down, and we as a whole have to sit down and ask ourselves realistically, what do I want out of a relationship? What do I want out of a marriage? Do I want somebody just for the lifestyle that they can provide me with? Or do I actually want love? Do I want love and to be loved? Think about the people in your life that you love. Think about your mom who you love. Think about your brothers or whoever it is that you love in your life. Is that not a wonderful and beautiful relationship? And why wouldn't you want to have that with somebody that you are joining yourself to for the rest of your life? This is not a game. Many of these women are leading you down a terrible path and leading you towards terrible relationships and situations under the guise of, sprinkle, hypergamy, whatever. Terrible situations. Ask yourself what is important to you. I'm not saying that financial irresponsibility is okay. Not at all. Okay? But that shouldn't be the only thing that you're seeking. You need somebody with character.
Mom, you are 100% correct. But the part where you are wrong on, a lot of these young ladies are already lost. I'm sad to say, but a lot of them have already been brainwashed. They are already lost. It's not love for them anymore. It is not love for them anymore. It's social status. A relationship is nothing but social status to these ladies now. Because just like you said, a lot of these influencers influence them to be prostitutes, to look a man just for his bag, not what he brings to your life, just how much he brings to your life. Them not care if the man have ambition, if the man this, a man that, them not care how them get the money, them not care about none of that. Them just want to make sure so you have your money. That is it. Enough of them ladies here, them not care, them gone already. God bless the few good women out there where I look a real man. Again, just like she had to state the fact, let me state the fact as well. Me not say man not to take care of woman, but man not to take care of woman when I do nothing for them. What? Meaning, you see, if you have no benefit to my life as a man, but if you do, me not think a man to take care. Me not take care of you. If the only purpose you stand in my life is to lay on your back, you can get on your foot and get the F out. And that me, I tell you, say, me not get up and mind no woman just for front. That's why, you see, them big dirty dates here where a lot of uno require in the beginning, you'd never get it from me. You're not gonna get me, see, this man I go viral the other day because he spent $2,000 on the first date and so much woman underneath it are commenting, great job, as some man to take care of woman and woman deserve the best and woman want a man not deserve nothing. Me not know you from nowhere. The first time me and you get to sit down and face to face have a conversation to cost me $2,000. You're crazy, man. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. I mean, I say we can't sit down and have a decent meal, you know. But at the same time, if you ever tell me, say, it has to be in a 5-star restaurant, then no. No. Make me feel like, say, no one carry a 5-star restaurant. Because it said me, say, oh, mom, we can sit down on Fridays and have to drink and get to talk and get to know each other. Because we never really see each other face to face. So, you understand me? And we never get to really sit down and have a conversation outside the noise. So, we can sit down and have a few little drinks and probably an appetizer. If you feel like some food, but I just sit down and really ever. The one where everybody have Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory has some nice appetizer, you know. So, me not see where in which of me say, oh, we got Cheesecake Factory, I sit down and have some drinks and a munch bar and something. It should be a big problem. If it's a big problem to you, then you're not for me. And that's where misconception with a lot of people. Don't get up and argue with her. Leave her alone and find somebody that suits you. We're all working for happiness. We are all working for happiness. See, pray, share it, drop your thoughts and take a comment section. Father Epic World on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Father Epic World, subscribe, hit the notification bell. This is what the video ends. Excuse me? Chow breadcrumbs. One catch you there. Excuse me?